just like to throw out a friendly reminder, if you got your cell phone on you, make sure that you turn your ringer off so we don't have any interruptions during your service. However, if you want to take pictures and or film, you're more than welcome to do so. Do we have any questions or anything before we get started today? Nope. Okay. Is there anybody who'd like to speak for this? Mine says. United States Air Force, we are ready to begin. Please follow us. Ladies and gentlemen, please come in and fill up these benches. Still got two more benches right here. And they're all free, so. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pikes Peak National Cemetery. On behalf of our director and the entire staff at here at Pikes Peak. So today we will have military honors, which will include the playing of taps. During taps, we ask all active duty and or prior military to please render a proper hand salute, and everyone else, please place your hand over your heart during that song. And then we're gonna have the folding, representing of the United States flag by the finest military in the world. We also have the honor bell here, which is stationed here at Pikes Peak permanently now. So we do have the honor of having the honor bell here with us today. We'll also be getting a total of that. After that, the family has a few people they would like to speak. When they're all finished, I'll give a very brief review. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're able, please rise for military honors. way, folks, you may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and face the honor bell. Commander, you may toll the bell.
To start off with reading the Lord's Prayer, so I appreciate if you could repeat that with me. Our Father in heaven.
Our Father in heaven.
Your name be honored as holy.
Your name be honored as holy.
Your kingdom come. Your will be done. On earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread.
Give us today our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
Forgive us our debts.
As we also have forgiven our debtors.
And we also have forgiven our debtors.
And do not bring us into temptation.
Don't bring us into temptation.
But deliver us from the evil one.
But deliver us from the evil one.
Howdy, thank you everybody for coming. I'm Bill's son, Tom. I just try to remember all the good times that him and I had, being on the boat at the lake, grilling out, shooting off fireworks, and I think that's the big message is, make sure to cherish your loved ones and spend more time with them, because you don't know when they're gone. So, thank you all for coming.
Just a flood of messages and just love towards my brother just came in, and he's just so, my heart is just overwhelmed because he just was so just quiet and calm and unassuming, and he just, like everything that has been said about him. Here's a couple of things. Rest in peace, Bill. Lots of good times, buddy. Aw, Bill, rest in peace, dear old friend. You explained things so neat. So sad. Bill really helped me when I was having a bad time. Sorry for your loss. Sincere condolences to you and your family. I remember so many fun times with Bill back in the old CBAN days. And it just seemed like that was a pattern with him, is that he was born to be an instructor, because I heard over and over, like from his friend Joe and Robert, and how well that he just had the patience to teach, and he never got frustrated. And I can tell you that from when he tried to teach me how to drive stick shift, and that took quite a time, but he just was just calm, and he didn't get frustrated, and just showed me. So he was a born teacher, and just all the love that has poured out, saying that he just, when Bill was around, you had a smile on your face and you had good times. I don't know if anyone else would like to speak, if we have time. if anyone would like to, Joe.
Hello, everybody. I'm originally from Ghana, West Africa, and the culture here in Israel when I came was a little bit different. So when I first met Bill at Spartan College, I used to tell him a lot of stories about my first experience being in America. The first time, one of the jokes I gave him when he would laugh and laugh on the floor is when I first came here, I told him that hot dog, I thought it was actually dog meat, you know? so it's like a spicy dog meat for me. And back in Africa too, it's like dog meat, it's red. So it looked red, so I stay away from hot dog. So I've been telling most of the students my story. And then again, Bill has been like a brother to me. I had a surgery, a cancer surgery early this year. He was there. He took me down to the surgery, he waited for me, he took me home. When I had the complications, took me back, stayed there. He was always on alert if I called. And he will actually, when I go back to school, it feels so empty for me. And then I'll take this opportunity to express my sincere condolence to everybody who came in touch with me. So as a matter of fact, I was convincing him for us to go to Ghana this Christmas. He said, hey Joe, you don't want to ride on a bike. So if you can ride a bike with me, I'll go to Ghana with you. I said, I'm all for it. And then he went to Thanksgiving and I came back. May his soul rest in peace.
I don't know what to say, but Bill was more than a co-worker. He was my buddy. We golfed together, we rode together, we even shared a few beers together. Bill was a very loving and very giving man. I loved him very much, as he was my brother. We spent a lot of time together. We were both DNUs together. He was more than just a co-worker. He was my buddy. Every time I met him, he hugged me and he would say, hey buddy, God bless you all. God bless you, the family. We all know that he's resting in peace. And if we believe in Christ, we know that he's eternally living and waiting for the rest of us. He's paved the way for us, as he always did. He was always the first in line. God bless you all for being here, for honoring Bill. I know a lot of you are from school. I don't know a lot of you. Most of you probably don't know me. But Bill was one of the greatest individuals I've ever known. I love him to this day, and I'll love him till the day I die. I ride a motorcycle. And I swear to you, the family, every time I ride my bike, Bill will be with me. He was a great man here. Now we have an angel, a special angel that we can all look up to. Thank you for being here. You know, we often say, I'm sorry for your loss. He's not lost. We know where he's at. Right? He's just ahead of us.
is Derek. A lot of you guys here, it's great to see all the students, teachers, and people that he influenced and touched. Bill and I hired on at Spartan at the same time, and came up teaching together. And I left for a few years and went back into the industry and came back, and it was like, hey, I've never been missed. Bill came out and hugged me and was excited to see me. He was one of the best human beings I ever met. He could take the worst day and make it better. A couple months ago, Bill came down to Nebraska with me, spent some time with my family. Even my family met him one time, wasn't that enough? We used to joke about how he should marry my sister-in-law's mom. Awesome. I'm sorry.
So I didn't really practice this or give this a whole lot of thought, but I'm just gonna say what's on my mind and off the cuff. Bill was a great friend, period. Just a one in a million kind of people. When I got hired on where we were both instructing, I was lost, to say the least. I was thrown to the wolves, like some of the other instructors were. So they said, go out there and instruct, and I was told by one of the higher up, he says, fake it till you make it. Well, I'm not a believer. I wanna know it, and I wanna know it now. Bill was there. I told him what my fears were. He said, don't worry, you got this. He says, I've seen your work. He said, you'll be fine. He gave me all the information he had. He helped me out through a couple of disciplines that I needed sometimes with students, and it was great. Any problems, or anytime that I had a problem, Bill was there. I called him up. I said, hey, can you meet me at school? And he says, hey, I'm coming on at the late shift. I'll meet you there an hour before my shift starts. That's how dedicated he was. He cannot do that. As I got to know Bill a lot more, we've got shoots of golf with Jonas. We had a great time. We'd go out there and ride motorcycles together. It was fun. I will miss the big bird. They always called me Big Bird. You know, he was tall, he was skinny, long hippie hair guy, you know. You never know that that guy was in the service. But it's all get out. You know, I could tell you some of his off-color jokes, but this is probably not the place. He was a great guy. I will truly miss him. Funny thing is, Thanksgiving weekend, I got with him just before that. I said, hey, let's get together and go ride. He said, let's do that. Friday got away from me. Saturday was really cold. Sunday was cold. Monday morning, I got the news about cool. My heart sunk. I didn't know how to reach out to you folks. I didn't know anything, where anything, but the community knew. My heart goes out to you. He was my friend. I miss him today. Like I said, he's not gone, guys. He's watching all of us. I ride just over the hill over here with my grandson all the time. Every time I go over there, I will look this way and I will remember Bill. He's always with me.
So I'm Shannon and Bill's niece. And one thing about him is whenever I started a new hobby, he would always help me with it. Like when I got my first pair of roller skates, he told me about how he used to do speed skating competitions in high school. In the last competition he did, he was in second place and he was almost in first, but his foot slipped right underneath him and it slipped up, got him square in the nose and he broke it. And he didn't tell anybody that he ever broke his nose. Or when I got my first guitar, he played it for hours, and you could just watch him just enjoy the music. Or I got my first ukulele, and he got me an amp and like set it up, and he just listened to me play it. and then he would always fix my car and everything. Like the door of my Volkswagen Bug wouldn't lock, and he fixed it with a hairband. He was always just, you know, crafty like that, and he always fixed so many things. And I just hope he knew how much I appreciated him and how much I really did love him.
Family and friends, this does now conclude our service today. Before you safely make your way from here, I just want to let each and every one of you know